Battlefield does have its own firing range, which, although it's not bad, does have its limitations. And I was a bit frustrated that I couldn't practice with certain vehicles, so I decided, since they have given you so much creativity options via Portal, I'm just going to make my own test range, and that's exactly what I did. So I've just loaded into the test range. I just wanted to give you guys a quick showcase on what this is. This is on Manhattan Bridge, the map. So there's this big open area on the top left with just water, and I've just decided to build a big platform out there. It's sort of like, kind of like a little military base kind of thing going on here. But on the left is the main highlight here. So as you walk in, it loads the prompts, which I will get into in a moment. But pretty much, there's a bunch of targets here stationed at different distances. Some on different heights, and some really far away that are built for sort of like snipers. When you kill one of the targets, they will instantly respawn in approximately about a second or so. This just lets you practice as much as you like. You can practice target switching. You can do pretty much whatever you want here. Now on the right, you have the ammo refill box. When you walk up to it, it will refill your ammo, similar to the way that the Battlefield 4 ammo refill crate did in the test range. You can walk up to the change loadout button and interact. What this will do, it'll take you straight to the main menu, and you can just hear while you just quickly change what you want. Head straight back in. Now, you might be wondering why the minimap looks like this. So there's currently a bug with Portal, and there's a few little bugs which I will get into. But the deploy camera that you're supposed to add in the map that top-downs, you can't seem to get it to a particular position. You either top-down it or it's on the side. The left spawn here is in front of the firing range, and the right one is in front of the vehicle. So I'll just keep that in mind in the future. So spawning back in, I also have another option here called free targets. Basically what this does is when you interact with the laptop, it will respawn all the bots and give them individual movement. So they will just start walking around randomly and wandering. Funny part is I actually had a problem for a little while where they would keep coming over and vaulting over this, and then just walking over there and walking around the map, which was just a bit of an annoyance, a bit of a problem. And what actually ended up remedying it was put extra smaller sandbags here, so they don't know what to do. They don't know how to pathfind to the particular position that I've set up here. And yeah, they just usually will just end up strolling and just minding their own business, really. And you can use this to get a bit more feel of aiming at moving targets and whatnot. So yeah, and if you want to change it back, you just walk straight up to the laptop, hit the setting, it'll refresh them all back into their static positions, and it's like nothing's ever changed. So over here, in this portion of the test range, we have the main vehicle bay. So we have all the three helicopter variants. We've got the transport, one of the team variants, and the other team variants. In here, we have all of the ground vehicles. So quad bike, transport car, Bradley, AAs, tank variants. And over there, by the runway, we have all the jets. Now, one of the issues with Portal is, as of currently, there is no way for you to modify your vehicle loadout that you have, of things that you've unlocked. So they all have set loadouts, and it appears that some features do transfer over, but some don't. And one of the jets, I'm not sure which one of the jets are, and one of the transport vehicles do not load in Portal no matter what you do. Not too sure why this is the case. DICE, please fix this. And please give players the option to modify loadouts in Portal modes. That would be very nice. I'd really appreciate it. And these two jets work. All of these jets work. Just this one, for whatever the reason, the main gun doesn't work. So there's a couple of little bugs just to be mindful of. For the most part, you can practice flying with any of the other jets. You can practice shooting. You can do pretty much whatever you want. Another little thing that I had added over here. So I've added a couple of buildings on top of the structure here. This is just to let you sort of test the destruction on certain things. Now, you can still access the base map. You can still access anywhere on the map. I've actually extended the map border by a lot further. So you can pretty much fly out, like, all the way over to that skyscraper over there, pretty much. And this lets you just explore the map. This lets you test destruction. This lets you practice flying, doing stunts. It just lets you basically have complete freedom to do whatever you want. You can practice aiming your pods at infantry. You can practice tanks. You can literally do absolutely whatever you want. And over here, so what I did add here was, because this is technically out of the map where I am here, I realized that when I was designing it, there was no way to actually get out of this position. So what I had done was, I basically just created a bridge. So I'll hop into one of these vehicles, and pretty much if you do want to exit the map, or you want to test different ranges, you can do so. You just drive through here, and break through these railings. Now, the reason why the railings and little things like that are left over is they're part of the map's total, like, asset itself. And currently with Portal, you can't remove map asset items, basically things that come with the map. They're stuck to them. So you just drive through this, this is a bridge that I made, and you just drive onto the beach here, and you can just go around the map and do whatever you want. You can practice shooting targets from this distance. You can really do whatever you want. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'll drop the portal code on screen now. Now, just to keep in mind, this is very much subject to change in the future, depending on if Portal does some reworks and I need to republish the mode, or I've updated it and changed it. The code can change. I'll try my best to keep it updated as often as possible in the video description. If you do want more constant updates, if you want to provide feedback or report a fault, please join the Discord below in the description, and there you'll get very constant active updates on modes. I'm just going to quickly show you guys how to actually go into the mode yourself. So pretty much, you want to go to the community tab in the bottom left, click search experiences, enter the code here, which is the one that I've displayed on screen, hit enter to search, and my test range should pop up right here. So you just click on that, click on host, and you're pretty much good to go. You can host it locally or host as a server for others to join. If you are getting the error in the bottom right of the screen that's saying global game quota exceeded, this is basically saying that the server cap limit has been reached, and this is something on DICE's end that they are planning to fix in the future. In the comments, please let me know if you'd like any other additional features. I'm sort of limited by Portal at the moment, as there are a couple of little bugs that haven't been addressed just as of yet. But what I would like to add is a accuracy percentage value on the top left of your screen, and maybe even a time to kill value would be really nice, so you can measure your time to kill and other elements. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope this helps you. It just gives you a bit of the freedom to practice and do what you want. And it is 4-player compatible, so you can have up to 4 teammates in here to train with. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please just let me know.